How many times have you set yourself a New Year's resolution, hopeful that this year you'll discover the secret to being more disciplined, more controlled, more productive, only to get 6 weeks into the year and throw in the towel? Perhaps not even intentionally giving up, but at least you tried, right? If this resonates at all, then this video is for you. Every year, we're encouraged to make resolutions, to tighten our grip in all the areas we failed to master in the year gone. If you haven't said it yourself, you've likely heard it said, this year will be my year. The year of productivity, self-control, and discipline. Saying goodbye to laziness. But lately I've been questioning what those words actually mean, and whether they're really serving us in the way we think they are. Discipline is often described as control gained through obedience or order, while control is about having the power to influence, limit, restrain something or someone, even ourselves. And while self-discipline is important in life, I've noticed how easily it can tip into something heavier, especially when life already feels full. Despite all the self-help videos and motivational talks telling us what to fix next, so many of us still end up feeling aimless, exhausted from trying to control everything, yet feeling pressure to do even more. Further away from peace and closer to fear, anxiety, or the need to constantly manage ourselves. For me, it often shows up as getting stuck in the planning, the researching, the preparing, but never quite moving forward. Not because I'm lazy, but because I'm in the habit of focusing on the cost instead of the outcome. Now, I'll say that again. I'm not lazy. Perhaps you're not lazy. You're just in the habit of focusing on the cost instead of the outcome. Self-discipline or self-control is the reversal of that habit, where we switch our focus to what we're trying to achieve, switch our focus to the outcome. So instead of asking, how do I force myself to change? How do I force myself to be a better version of me this year? I've started asking something gentler, similar to what I use with my children when they're struggling. What's actually getting in the way of me meeting this expectation? Is this expectation even mine? That shift alone moves me from being reactive to being proactive, being intentional. Before goals, before routines, before habits, there has to be a foundation. So, how do I build my foundation? I've been asking myself this. Who am I becoming? Why do I want to live this way? What do I want my life to feel like, not just look like? See, I love an analogy. So if we pretend we're building a house, we take the answers to these questions and make them a solid foundation. Only then can we build practical, sustainable habits on top of it. We imagine that the habits are just bricks, and our purpose is the house they're building. There's a proverb that says, a person without self-control is like a city with broken walls. Chaos, right? But I don't believe that's God saying we need harsher rules. For me, it means boundaries built with a deeper understanding of the whole house. Building with patience, with intention, with grace. And then I'm sure you end up with a house or a city that's built to last. I hope this makes sense and I haven't lost you along the way. Essentially, we're all building different houses. My house is not your house. Your house is not the same as the person next to you. The bricks that we use aren't even the same. Our foundations aren't the same. No two houses are exactly the same because we are all different, and so are our lives. But this is about aligning each of my choices, each hypothetical brick, with what truly matters for the whole house. I suppose what I'm also trying to say is that none of this is about doing more. Choosing simplicity often goes against what society tells us to do. Slower, smaller, quieter, less impressive on the outside. Similarly to my style of cooking, knowing what something should taste like matters far more than following a rigid, step-by-step recipe. Does that make sense? So this year, I'm not making resolutions. I'm choosing alignment over expectations. A solid foundation over pressure. Patience over perfection. You can start building your house at any time. Not just on the 1st of January, not just on a Monday or a Sunday, whichever day of the week you begin. And it doesn't matter how long it takes you to build that house. What matters is that each individual brick is one that you choose to put there. Because I've realized there is no magical secret. And I'm trusting that small, intentional choices, repeated gently, will lead me to exactly where I'm meant to be.